Dr. Regan Romali has been president of Harry S Truman College for 4 years. She has been active in the education field for more than 20 years. Dr. Romali says that the highlight of her career is being president of Harry S Truman College. The college, as the name suggests, was named after the 33rd President of the United States of America, Harry S Truman, founder of the American Community College.
When the GIs were coming back from World War II to the United States, President Truman wanted them to have an opportunity to have gainful employment. And so he created the community college where they could receive an education, a quality education, and then quickly get into the marketplace and have a good job for their families when they returned from the war. So Harry S. Truman is very important to American community college education.
Harry S. Truman College is one out of 7 colleges that make up the City Colleges of Chicago. More than 100,000 students attend community colleges in Chicago. About 20,000 students are enrolled at Harry S. Truman College.
And that's made up of half adult education students and half credit students. So half of those students are getting an opportunity to learn English as a second language or receive their GED high school equivalency exam. And then the credit students are earning college credits toward an associate's degree that they can then use to transfer to a 4-year university if they wish to do so.
According to Dr. Romali, if you attend a community college in Chicago, you will receive a high-quality education at an affordable price when compared to other private educational institutions. Harry S. Truman College offers $89 per credit hour.
And what that translates into is a great value for students who want to come here. Students who come here for the first 2 years of their education, get their degree, and then go on to a 4-year university in Chicago can save upwards of $40,000 and get a really high quality education in the process. So it's the best value in town.
In terms of programs or course of studies?
In terms of programs and course of study, City Colleges has what's called a College to Careers program. And what that means is that we have partnered with local industry employers, and we've looked at the market trends of what jobs will be available in Chicago over the next 10 to 20 years and identified those key industries where students can learn relevant skills and be able to obtain a job upon graduation. So each city college specializes in one of those.
Truman College specializes in education and human and natural sciences.
So what that means, if a student wants to be a teacher, whether that's a teacher in any subject matter or a special education teacher or a bilingual teacher or in the field of child development, they can come here and specialize. If they want to study the liberal arts or math and science, Truman College is the place that they can go, where we have programming for them where they can earn a degree and certificate, get a job, or transfer to one of our partner universities to get a bachelor's degree.
Dr. Romali considers Harry S. Truman as the most international campus of the city colleges. Currently, 20 students from Belize are enrolled at Truman College. More than 100 countries are represented.
You'll hear in the hallways over 60 languages spoken. So it's a virtual United Nations. It's very exciting. So a student who comes here from Belize will have a little taste of home and yet get exposed to a wide international population.
Over the last 5 years, more than 80 Belizeans have attended Truman College to further their education. To apply, you need to visit www.ccc.edu and search for Harry S. Truman College. There you will find more information on how to apply and about financial assistance.
International students come here quite a bit, and many of them come here on an F1 study visa. So if they have one, they can come here. In fact, we have an international student advisor that is dedicated just to them. And that advisor helps them through a lot of the paperwork and the visa obligations that they have to be able to come here. It makes it much easier for them.
Is there any financial aid assistance for international students?
There are some scholarships that are available. One that comes to mind is our 15 to Finish program. And what that means is if they want to come here full time and take a full course load of 15 credits in the fall and in the spring, they can get up to $750 to take studies the following summer. So that's a great discount on their education. And then if they do well while they're here, they can qualify for scholarships as they transfer to the 4-year universities as well.
But apart from the possibility of obtaining financial aid and being part of an international body, Dr. O'Malley says that the benefits of being a student at Harry S Truman College ranges further.
What they're going to get here is something very special. They're getting a high-quality education here with outstanding faculty and staff. They're getting a credential that is relevant in their field. They'll be able to take that degree or certificate and get a job here in Chicago with a wonderful employer at a great rate of pay. We have transfer and articulation agreements with our local universities so they can seamlessly transfer their credits into DePaul, University of Illinois at Chicago, Northeastern University. We have a career center that will help them if they want to then go get a job. They are surrounded by supports when they're here. We really wrap them in support. We love our students here. They have opportunities like a writing center to help them with their writing. We have a math center if they struggle with math at all. We have student activities and clubs that they can participate in. We have learning communities where they will be able to join together in a cohort and go through college together and be able to make friends, and that really sets us apart. We have a critical reading center as well. So we really support them not only when they're here, but then as they choose to move on in their careers.
Harry S Truman has a unique program known as the DePaul Bridge Program, which allows students to get the opportunity to attend DePaul University. And to fast-track the students' education, the college boasts of the CLEP program.
The CLEP program will help you get through school faster. Now, if you speak a different language, perhaps Spanish, as some people speak in Belize, or French, or a different language, you can test out of that language and earn up to 16 credits towards your college education. That's going to help you get through a lot faster. But it's not just language that you can test out of. If you've taken other college courses in Belize, you can transfer those credits in or test out of it if you happen to have an aptitude in math or science when you graduate from high school, or you've worked in an industry that gives you a particular aptitude. You can test out of it, and that saves you a lot of money and gets you through your college education faster and out into the job market faster.
And at what point in time are they offered this examination? As they get accepted, or do they have to maybe spend some time in class, then they take it? At what point in time?
You can take it at any point in time that you want. A student, as soon as they feel ready to take the exam, there are booklets that can help them prepare for the exam if they want a little refresher course. Some students will come in and take it right away so that they can avoid taking some classes. Other students want to adapt a bit more to college life and then take the time to prepare and test out of as many courses as they can. And so they'll test perhaps mid-semester or late semester, but they can do it on their time frame, whatever's comfortable for them.
Students prefer to clip out of several courses such as mathematics and language. A small fee is attached and students have the choice of retaking the test if he or she fails on the first attempt. And as for campus life, Dr. O'Malley says it is very lively.
There's really no difference between what happens between domestic students and international students here because we are such a United Nations college. At any given point in time, you will see something going on campus. You will see our Africans and Friends student club dancing some dances from Kenya in our cafeteria and having a display of jewelry and clothing from their culture and hosting food from their culture. You will see the Muslim Students Association coming out and hosting events. You will see students from the Caribbean, we have students from Latin America that come out and have different festivals. At any point in time, you will find things going on campus in addition to athletic activities. So no matter what type of interest the student has, whether it's an academic interest in such as an honor society, like a Phi Theta Kappa honor society, which involves community service and giving back to the community, or involves something fun and cultural on campus, on any given day, you'll find something fun and interesting going on here at Truman College. It's a very lively place that people love to go to school here.
As for safety, the school is secured and there's nothing to worry about, says the president.
When you're on campus, we have a full security team here. There are turnstiles that allow people into campus where you can obtain access to campus as a student. And we have a full security team here on campus to keep an eye out for you while you're here. We also have a bike patrol that keeps a look on the outside to make sure that students are safe so that they can feel very safe and feel like they can study in a very safe environment. Our classes are very small. The average class size is only 25. And so that's a great benefit rather than sitting in a class of 300 or 600. So the students do get very personal attention. The teachers know their name the first week of class. And I can't tell you how many times I see a teacher meeting with a student after class. Just the other day I walked around and the science teacher was meeting with 2 students about where they should think about transferring after they graduate here, and was talking about the university options that were available to them. So you need to be a good student because the teacher's going to know your name, and you do get that personal attention that makes it, we think, very, very special.
And Harry S Truman boasts of having a working state-of-the-art 3D printer used in classes.
So this is a periodic table where each element's height represents its density. So you can see the periodic properties of density. And actually right now it's not painted, but once it's painted it'll be even more dramatic to see the different densities of the elements. And then I have that one is first ionization energy. So same table, but different properties, so you can see different heights. So really a way for students to get a sense of the trends, physically. Here's the model. Like, how are you ever going to forget that helium has the highest first ionization energy of any element after holding this model? But there's many other kinds of things that we build. For example, this is a model not fully painted yet of, can you guess what? DNA, that's right. Very recognizable. So there's some things that you can see with this physical model that are otherwise difficult to appreciate. So we have those. These are other models of proteins. So this one, for example, represents the protein called insulin, which is important for diabetics. And you can immediately see there's 2 different chains. I've colored them differently. And then there's what are called disulfide bonds that hold them together. This is a model of a protein, again, printed with the 3D printer, and then we painted it. And this one represents the protein that makes red meat red. It's what holds oxygen. And amazingly, the whole protein is designed to hold something called the heme. And the heme is designed to hold an iron atom in the middle. And the iron atom holds the oxygen. All of that just to hold an oxygen atom or oxygen molecule for the muscles. This one is green fluorescent protein, a protein that was originally found in a jellyfish, and it's been genetically engineered into aquatic and other things. You can buy fish that are fluorescent now in an aquarium, and so that's the protein. There's some chemistry to discuss there. We've made other things too, like this is a little set of gears. This is really just to test to make sure everything works. And let's see. And then it's going to be building one right now, so once it starts you can watch it. It works by just tracing a thin line of plastic over the plate and then lowering the plate and doing another thin line and then lowering it, and guided by the computer, and if you look sideways you can see the layers.
So in a nutshell, this is what Harry S Truman is all about.
You really won't find anywhere that is going to welcome you with open arms, celebrate your diversity, give you an opportunity to meet people from all over the world, yet have a little taste of home at the same time. We'd love to have them here and welcome them.